Yo, it's your boy Dctree, and this is Dctree-Nation, the channel on YouTube that covers hoops and heroes. And today we're talking hoops, talking the NBA, y'all, man. And I saw the defensive team list, and I got to take a closer look. And I mean a real close look, especially at that second team. And after looking at both teams intently, looking at it sharply, because I want to make sure my eyes weren't deceiving me, this is my reaction.
Oh, hell no!
Listen, they have snubbed my boy again. These NBA voters or NBA writers have snubbed my boy again. And the question comes up, do they respect DJ and the San Antonio Spurs at all?
The answer is no.
Because I'm a practical guy, man. Him not making the first defensive team, okay. Even though I feel like he was a shoo-in for that, he had the great year to kind of, make a case for that. But for him not to make the second team, that's just disrespectful, man. And just to see DJ put in so much work, get so much better, and have the league continue to ignore him, man, as a fan, it makes you want to scream. And one of the first things you hear from even our fans is that, well, the reason why DJ didn't make the defensive team, or the reason why he didn't get most improved player, is because the Spurs didn't make the playoffs. I'm like, yo, first off, these are individual awards, man. These are individual awards. The fact that the San Antonio Spurs didn't make the playoffs shouldn't put that much bearing on him receiving awards. This isn't like the MVP award. These are individual accolades. That shouldn't go against him. Besides, since when does, being an all-star not count? He should be on here. He's an all-star in this league officially. He should be on one of these teams because he has the numbers to back that up. He should knock off one of the lesser guys because of his all-star status, if anything. But before I jump too deep into it, if you like my content, please sub to the channel, hit that like button, and don't forget to hit that bell for more videos. Thank you so much for the continued support. Okay, obviously it looks like the voters, put a lot of emphasis on block shots, put a lot of emphasis on steals. Murray, he had 23 blocks for the year, which is pretty low for the people on this list. They usually had larger amounts of block shots, but he still had more block shots than Marcus Smart. And I think this one of these situations where Murray at his position, the point guard position or the guard position, just is kind of out of the loop where he deserved to be on the team. But then there was other guards that were putting in work on the block shot stat. But defense goes beyond block shots. And I'm not saying he's better than Marcus Smart defensively. I'm not saying that. But if the top guy on the team has 119 steals and 18 blocks, and our guy has 138 steals and 23 blocks, shouldn't he at least get on the second squad? Shouldn't he at least get on the team? And everyone knows that Marcus Smart is the headliner for this defensive class. So for this stats to be that close and Murray not even sniffed the team at all is bananas to me. It's crazy, man, and it's definitely unfair, especially when you look at someone like Jrue Holiday. The guy has been on the defensive team before. He has some great plays in the playoffs, obviously, but Murray has 30 more steals than him, and only 6 less blocks than he does. So when you take those things into consideration, it's frustrating, especially when you consider that DeJounte Murray is one of the best, if not the best, defensive rebounding guard in the league at the point guard position, man. And just to put that in perspective, he had almost 200 more rebounds than Jrue Holiday. Almost 200. Is that no longer a defensive stat? Does the defensive rebound category does that not matter? You get what I'm saying? Come on, y'all, man. I'm tired of seeing this dude get snubbed. I get that we didn't make the playoffs, but come on, the playoffs not everything when it comes to most improved player. The players aren't everything when it comes to defensive team recognition. Come on, yo. What's up with that, man? You got to go by the individual performance. And DeJounte Murray had one hell of a year. And I'm glad he was able to get in as an all-star, because Lord knows he's got snubbed in the most improved player award category. And now he's snubbed again for being the league leader in steals easily. Again, he missed so many games, almost 10 games to end the season, and he still ended up with with the average for steals and the totals by 10. You get what I'm saying? And then by 30 when you take in consideration the second all defensive team, man. What more does this guy have to do? He's made the second team all NBA defense before, and he had a better year this year than he did then. So what are we using for this criteria, man? It's a popularity contest. It's about who makes the playoffs, which is malarkey, because honestly, I don't think that should be too much of a factor if you're really considering who the best defensive team players are. Murray he was the defensive anchor for our team because we weren't a very good team. He should get credit for that. Murray was one of the all-stars that was in the running for this. He should get credit for that. Being an all-star should mean something. A lot of these guys on this defensive team aren't even all-stars. They even sniff being an all-star. So why didn't he get the nod over them for that? The stats are there, the defensive ratings are there. But because we didn't make the playoffs, that's what this is about. It's a playoff award now. I thought this was about the regular season, baby. That's what I thought it was about. And to me, to add insult to injury, when you look at the voting breakdown and the fact that DeJounte Murray, your league leader in steals, your league leader in rebounds for guards, okay? I may be a little off on that second part, but I can say that confidently because that boy bad when it comes to rebounding that damn basketball. He's only getting 2 first team votes. Only 2? 2? Okay, then the second team votes, he only gets 20. Van Fleet in Toronto is outclassing DeJounte Murray on the defensive end. Don't get me wrong now. That boy, he's tough in Toronto. He is a pest. He has the tenacity. But when you look at the numbers, the steal numbers, the steal totals, and the fact that he was a defensive rebounding guard, the defensive rebounds, I mean, when Ben Simmons was doing this a couple years ago, putting up the same exact numbers, he was first team All-NBA clearly. Like it was no other, thought or reason for that. Now I understand why he was, first team, because he can guard more than one position, and Murray can't necessarily do that. But again, this isn't so much about him not making the first team. What irks me is him not making the second team and not having enough votes to be in the running for the second team, man. He had other players ahead of him even after this, which I think is ridiculous. Like I said, when you look at the numbers, and if you want to really get deep into it, Murray had more offensive responsibility than most of the people on this squad. You get what I'm saying? You had to assist the ball, he had to score the ball, he had to be the closer, yet he still had the energy on the defensive end to lead us in steals. We did be one of the leaders in defensive rebounds as a guard. That doesn't matter just because we didn't do well in the play-in. Hell, we probably would have won the play-in if they were more respectful to Murray's defensive prowess and his game, and not whistle him for ticky-tack fouls 2 minutes into the game. Okay, man, listen, if I'm DeJounte Murray, I'm taking all of this and I'm putting it on a vision board. I'm putting it everywhere I can see it so I can come back stronger than ever, bro, because the league don't respect you. And to be honest with you, I know why the league doesn't respect you, because there's about 30%, 40% Spurs fans that don't respect you either. Those Derek White fans still hiding out, holding a grudge for no reason. Yo, Derek White gone, y'all. He's gone. Let's give Murray 100% support. And before you hit me in the comments with the malarkey, just go on these Facebook groups and you will see all the negativity still being thrown at Murray. Still. Alright guys, that's it for this one. Let me know in the comment section if you agree with the video. If you disagree, let me know why. Did he get snubbed? Did DeJounte Murray get snubbed, man? Let me know what you think. Make sure you check out the other videos on the channel, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.